First and foremost, call Lord Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Call Lord Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the elect. All right. First thing I want to talk about real quick. This is not going to be long. We live a hard life, man. You know, we live a rough, hard life. The scriptures tell you that we're supposed to endure. I'm gonna turn this down because I do want to catch something on the radio as well when it comes up. They're talking about the whole. He's about to get into the involvement with, Hamas, and then some information about Iran as well. That's what we're really waiting for. We're really waiting for Iran to get involved. You know, those Persians to get involved, man. All right, that's another thing. Part of the thought pattern of today's lesson or message, if you will, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Nonetheless, we live a rough life, man. We live a hard life, man. I want to talk about that first and foremost, man, because this ain't time to lighten up. All right, it's time to tighten up and the lifestyle that is required of the prophets, the men of the Lord. All right, just let me say, anyone that's of the hopeful elect, whether it be a man or woman, all right, it's a rough life, man. And I'm not saying that as a pity party or a woe is me type of vibration. I'm saying that to tell you to gird your loins. All right, when you look up what it means to gird your loins, it means to go to work. Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai Barakathum. It means go to work, man. All right, you know, I'll say this, like, especially here in America, man, we were raised with a particular mind, like a lazy, hesitant, conservative mind frame, man. When I'm working on a job site and I'm working with them Zebulonites, they Zebulon, you know, a lot of them be from Honduras, which Honduras means to be hard, duro. All right, like we pull up to a job site, they just hop out. Look, this is what it is. You know, we talk about what the work scope is, and for the most part, them dudes, like you hire Judah, you rock with Judah. Judah kind of look like, so we got to do this, we got to do that, and they kind of like ponder in their mind of what they got to do. You talk to Zebulon or even Issachar, yo, this is what we got to do. Okay, and they just go to work, man, hands on. All right, why? Because they're used to living a rough life, used to living a hard life. In this knowledge, in this faith, in this ministry, in this doctrine, be prepared to live a hard life. Okay, be prepared to live. Be prepared for the difficulties that's coming down the pike. All right, you know what you signed up for, so what's the point of complaining? All right, and everybody's catching hell, so don't nobody want to hear that all the time. Okay, so again, we enduring as soldiers. All right, because soldiers live a hard life. All right, soldiers live a rough life. Okay, a constant routine to make themselves a better instrument and a better vessel for their agenda. Like I said, this dude's gonna talk about some information on Iran as well. I wanted to catch that as well while I'm doing this video. Right. So, and also too, is talking about the whole war, talking about the whole thing in Israel, Iran, and whether or not Iran gets involved in Hamas and Jordan and Hezbollah and so on and so forth is gonna. You got to remember, this is we're going into an election year as well. Okay, we're going into an election year, and the current administration is not pro-Israel per se. Okay, so it's going to make things even more interesting to see how the next election process pans out, because Trump is pro-Israel. All right, remember when Trump was in office, I'll never forget, he dropped, I think he did, the bomb that he dropped was called Moab, Mawa'aba, which means of my father. And he killed Ayatollah Khomeini, not Ayatollah, I don't think he's an Ayatollah, but he was one of the generals, one of the main Iranian generals. Okay, that was like January, one of them years, you know. So if he's to get in office, you know for a fact, like right now, he'll be sending troops. All right? That's just my speculation. I could be completely wrong. I don't know. But based upon my speculation on how Trump operates and his administration, we be going into war. So it's going to be interesting to see how things pan out in 2024. You know?
Or transfer $6 billion or a little bit more to Iran. And a couple weeks later, Hamas attacks Israel. Now there are some people that are on mainstream media, and social media. They're claiming there's no correlation, there's no connection. You can't say that Joe Biden, the giving of the money had anything to do. Well, guess what? 2 + 2 is 4, and Hamas wasn't attacking Israel until after that money went to Iran. You can clean it up
right,
any way you
like
want.
yeah, like Yahweh Shai said, who going to war and not count the cost? In order to go to war, you got to count the cost. You have to have money. All right, we're living in a time of the beginning of let me say this: the beginning of the climax of World War III, man. This is the year of all the hope. This is the hopeful year that all the prophecies will come to pass. We're waiting for that zone to get hotter. All right? And you got a lot of Israelites out there that believe that the land of Israel is in Africa and the World War III going to break out in Africa, which a part of Africa is going to play a part. You know, when the scriptures talk about Libya, Ethiopia, all right? Russia does have an influence there, you know? And there are going to be certain zones there that get hot as well. But the eyes of the Lord is in Israel, man. Okay? That land, the middle of the earth. Okay? And and like I said, you got a lot of these Israelites out there that push that. You're going to see who the real men of the Lord are, man. All right? You're going to see who the Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua was speaking through. All right? When these things jump off. That's what makes these things so exciting, man. Because it's showing you we could tell you, we could be out there on the highways and hedges till we blue in the face. All right? But when these things come to pass, then shall they know that a prophet have been among them. All right? Now, we ain't just talking.
Our presence in Iraq is stable. I emphasize for now because all of that can change. And the Middle East region is quieter today than it has been in 2 decades.
All that can change. Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, Mr. Helper.
I'm about to park up real quick. I'm going to close in a second. But I just want, like I said, I just want to put that, I'm pondering on these particular things, man.
Believe it or not, because we are where we are. But you really
This dude say he's going to bring out some information that he want people to research about Iran. All right?
At a World War III.
Yeah, see?
Now, I'm not talking about in the old way of how things used to be, because we aren't that way anymore. Things have changed. The way that we fight wars is different. The way that we look toward battlegrounds and stuff, because they use a whole lot of drones now. They didn't use drones for World War II. They have different ways of fighting now. As I said.
Well, that goes into Isaiah, right? That Isaiah says what? He says, in the old time, garments was rolled in blood. All right? But this war shall be with fire, man. Yeah, they think we out there playing. They think when we out there on the highways and hedges saying the things that we saying, that we just, like we just rolled out the bed, we just upset, we just making this stuff up. No, the Spirit of the Lord is on particular men to say these things, man. And the world is going to recognize it, man. All right?
And to prepare.
See?
Okay.
And the only way you can prepare is really, the scriptures tell you that riches profit not in the day of wrath, man. You better have faith in these last days. All right? You people out there that are window shop, man, this thing's about to jump off. Now watch you see all these other Israelite camps start talking about World War III and things of that nature, man. All right? You're not a prophet. You start talking about something that happens while it's happening. All right? You're a prophet when you proclaim things before it actually happens, before it occurs, when people are not thinking about it.
2011 has been throwing up the warning signs. Quote, Hamas remains committed to Israel's destruction and terrorism. They have a charter. That charter not only calls for the obliteration of Israel, it says kill the Jews everywhere you find them. That was Benjamin Netanyahu.
And these people are not innocent, man. They look. This is him saying it too, by the way. All right, like I said at camp, 680. This is 6 AM 680, and they can say these things, and they don't get blocked. They get paid to say these things. But when we say it, they're flag your videos and all this other crazy stuff, man. All right, but there's a censorship coming too. There's and that's when the famine of the word is going to really hit, man. All right, and this is going to be too late for a lot of you individuals, man. All right, you window shoppers, and then again, you Israelites out there, you talk this African mumbo jumbo. All right, there's a lot of them out there, man. Them Yahuwah, Yeshua. Okay. Them Israelites, man. Ronald Dalton, man. Okay, them individuals, man. Them Yisrael people, man. And a lot of you gonna realize that they want to go to Africa, go on pilgrimages and things like that. You're gonna realize it's gonna be to your demise because you're looking for salvation in this time. The only way salvation is coming is when them clouds get cracked. Yahweh Shai and the heavenly hosts appear, man. All right. When Michael and his angels fight up against Satan and his angels, that's going to happen, and it's going to happen real soon. All right? I'm going to close on that, man. Call Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Akakwadash, man. Shalom.